morning, Charlie Winters here with an update video for Sunday the 17th of December. Well, we've had a non-runner already, and the non-runner is Rathan Lure. So I've replaced it with a selection in the 10 past 12 at Southall, and I'm going to talk you through it now. So let's go to the 10 past 12 at Southall. So Concrete King, I've looked at its form. It's I'm not saying it doesn't stay 3 mile. I'm not convinced it stays 3 mile because it seems to finish quite weakly, although that has been on heavy ground. It's got a first-time combination of tongue strap and cheek pieces, so maybe it had a bit of a problem with its breathing towards the end when push comes to shove towards the end of 3 mile. Well, this is 3 mile too. I'm not saying it doesn't stay. It's got question marks over it. I do think the first-time tongue strap and cheek piece could bring improvement, or it could have the opposite effect where it doesn't do anything whatsoever. So I'm convinced about Concrete King actually finishing the race off strong, which I don't think it will do. Alistar Burt came from a long way behind last time, and I think it's got a chance, but I think 5-2 is too skinny. It's got its highest ever handicap mark of 97. Could it still improve? Yes, it could. Jack Quinlan rode a good race on one of ours yesterday that won. It was... yeah, it was the one at Doncaster. That was the first time I ever chased fences and made all and nearly fell at the last. That's the one. So, yeah, he rode a good race on that one. He could ride a good race on that one again, but I can't see anything leading apart from this selection. And after that, it could be chaos behind. So my selection is Largy Knights in the 10 past 12 at Southall. This horse ran over 3 mile 3 furlong at Sedgefield. Sedgefield is an undulating, tough course, and it won over 3 mile 3. I fully expect maybe something might attempt to go to the front with being like not many runners, but Largy Knights I fully expect to either make the run-in or to press the leader. Hopefully it should go straight to the front and make all. And there's so many horses that are out of form. So you've got the Skiffle King. I've basically gone by what the Racing Post said, and I don't see why I should disagree with it really. So soft ground is a worry, and it goes without the cheek pieces that were working well. So that's an easy way to avoid that selection. Interestingly, it's only 6-1 though. So then you've got Rastello. Dr. Richard Newland is always a concern around Southall. So raised a fair £5 for his excellent win, but consistency is not his forte. So whenever it says that, I always, once they've won, I tend to avoid them on the next time. Doesn't mean it can't win again. And I actually looked to see if Moroval had got a sneak, even if it was just meant it finished and only 2 others did. And at 100-1, I still can't quite give it. Bearing in mind, it's run one of its best ever races at Southall. That's the only positive I can give it, but it's 100-1, so there's nothing stopping Moroval running even just an okay race and finishing the race and 3 others fall in the race, or 1 falls and brings 2 others down. These things can happen, but I'm still not convinced enough, even at 100-1, that it can finish the race. But so the selection is Largy Knights to make all, and I've gone from not having that selection because it was a 6-runner race with paying first 3. If there's no runner, it pays first 2. But Largy Knights is now my nap of the day. Quite odd that, isn't it, really? But yeah, just how things have worked out. So Largy Knights, the nap of the day at 4-1 to ideally make all. So that goes in. You need to put that selection in the bet with my other video. I shall link the two together. So the very best of luck. Charlie Winters, over and out. Cheers, mate.